My name is Will Braff, and I'm applying for the 2013 Lemelson-MIT Student Prize. I'd like to tell you about a new energy storage technology I invented that has the potential to change the way the electrical grid works. Today, when renewable energy resources like solar and wind are unable to meet demand because a cloud passes in front of the sun or the wind stops, fossil fuel plants are cycled on and off to fill in the gaps. This is inefficient, and the cycling makes those plants dirtier than they already are. Worse than that, as you add more renewable resources onto the grid, you need more and more of these plants to fill in larger and larger gaps. You can solve this problem if you have low-cost, reliable energy storage, which can capture that energy when it's available and then discharge it when it's needed back onto the grid. This cuts emissions and makes your renewable resources like energy and solar more effective. The problem is, how do you store all that energy? Take a lead-acid battery. It weighs 13 kilograms, costs $100, and can store about 350 watt-hours of energy. That's enough power to power a light bulb for about 6 hours. This is a bottle of bromine. When you combine it with hydrogen, it has the same energy content as that battery, but it weighs a tenth as much and only costs about $1.50. People have been trying to use bromine to store energy for a long time, but until now, all the systems relied on membranes that were originally designed for fuel cells. Those membranes are expensive, prone to failure, and they don't work that well in the presence of bromine. The hydrogen-bromine laminar flow battery that I've invented doesn't use a membrane. Instead, it uses fluid dynamics to keep the reactants separate. That makes it cheaper, more reliable, more efficient, and because it stores its energy outside the cell in inexpensive tanks, you can use the batteries on a large scale to store huge amounts of energy at much lower cost than regular batteries like lead-acid or lithium-ion, and then discharge that energy back onto the grid when it's needed. Energy storage is vital to a clean energy future, and I believe this technology can help us get there. Thank you.